Hello, good evening, and welcome from the Republic of Georgia. And this is the final event of the Poti Pro 2026. My name is Tony Life, and I'm glad to have the presence of your company as we get ready for some nighttime water ski jumping on the Golden Lake, just outside the city of Poti. There you see the lake there in the foreground. And in the background, you see an even bigger lake, which forms part of the Poti national park system. That lake concerned is Lake Palestoni, and but our event, the men's jump final, will take place on this lake, the Golden Lake, built specifically for the European Water Ski Championships, the Europe and Africa Water Ski Championships that took place in the early part of the 1990s, has lain dormant for many seasons, but has since been reutilized for water ski training for folks coming in from Eastern Europe, and now has seen a revitalization in its fortunes in regards to tournament water ski activities and hosting events of this magnitude. We're seeing a good smattering of people coming in. This newly renovated area, brand new judges tower reconstructed, new spectator bleachers, a lot of other elements are going into to this event as well. Too many to mention. It's definitely a vast improvement upon the last season's running of the nighttime jump event, and looking in great form. We have two Nautica tow boats, 2025 models, as we take a look at the city of Poti all the way in the background. And in the foreground, you see the suspension bridge, which takes our pedestrians from one side of the lake to the next. But most of our pedestrians won't be using that this evening. They'll be sitting down and jumping up and shouting and getting behind each of our water ski jumpers as they take to the water this evening. We have, in this competition, 8 jumpers. Half of those jumpers will be at 1.65 meter ramp height. The remaining batch of jumpers will jump at the 6-foot ramp height, which is 1.80 meter. And we'll introduce you to those jumpers very, very soon. But if you were to see this view during the daytime, you would clearly see the Black Sea on the left-hand side, the main lake, Lake Palestoni, as a part of the Poti National Park, and which preserves unique relic temperate rainforests that have been continuously existed since the dinosaur era, and it's all preserved there in the Poti National Park, of which the Golden Lake, the Okros Tabar, an artificial rowing and water ski channel. Oh, almost lost my teeth there for a moment, but a sports channel which has drawn international athletes for decades, and that's putting it mildly. So there's the city of Poti in the background as we continue to fly out to give you a more encompassing view of the facility here. We'll be joined by various guests during the course of this competition in the men's jump final. And with that in mind, let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here dockside. As you can see, we're getting ready to start this night jump event. Look at how well lit up the lake is. I know last year had it lit up super great. Looked kind of like a Christmas tree. This year they've added a few more extra lights, so we're going to have a little bit better vision for our jumpers. We're seeing a crowd start to roll in down the bank, so I'm expecting a bunch of people to be here. Skiing has been awesome today, right? We had a killer men's slalom event. We had a new women's slalom champion, new women's trick champion, new men's trick champion, a new women's jump champion, and now we're moving into the men's night jump. It is going to be super great. So everybody at home, be sure you're getting a good spot on your couch. Maybe you're at your office, and get ready for some awesome skiing, because we are going to see some huge jumps coming out here from our men here in just a little bit. But right now, we'll go back to you, Tony.
Thank you very much. And checking in on some of the locations around the world that will be joining us from Central Florida. If you're watching us right now, the time there is about 25 after 1 in the afternoon. In London, it's 25 after 6 in the evening, at an hour for Central Europe. So we've got pro waterski jumping taking place during prime time for much of Europe, and for a good dose of those locales on the eastern seaboard as well. And if you are working in the office and are looking at a sneak peek at this facility here in Poti in the Republic of Georgia, fair play to you. You're certainly one of the fans that we truly enjoy putting events of this type on for. So we see Florian Paff going through his stretches right now, where he is going to be the fifth skier out, the first skier at 1.80 meter ramp height. And if you haven't already done so yet, take the time right now to subscribe to the TWBC YouTube channel. You'll get instant notifications when we go live for our good folks who watch the tournament in the Poti Pro coverage for today. They were given notification that a new webcast player was active for the men's jump final at night, and that led you to the pictures that you're watching here right now. And not only will you have the ability to watch this event and watch any other subsequent event that TWBC puts on, and be notified as such, then you'll also be able to live chat with us during the course of the nighttime jump final. So we've got some great action about to take place, and we've already got a message down already. Miles Taylor, hello TWBC. Well, hello back to you, sir, and hopefully you'll be enthralled and entertained with some of the entertainment. And we've got a fire nearby, which is providing us with a little bit more added ambiance with the smoke going over the water. A little bit of reference to Deep Purple there, smoke on the water, fire in the sky, as it were. So just kick back a little bit there and grab your favorite beverage and grab your favorite chair, and just be thrilled and look at the facility that we have here. That jump is lit up like a Christmas tree, and the lights are slowly coming on for the pedestrian bridge, which will transport pedestrians from the Black Sea port over to the spectator side of this lake, the Golden Lake, with plenty of mythological reference to Jason and the Argonauts, whose passage towards the discovery of the Golden Fleece can be traced to this part of the world. And with that in our minds right now, let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here on the bank over here kind of in the party section for the night jump. We got Aaron Davies, saw him in the men's slalom final. Dude, you've been skiing really awesome this weekend, but dude, tell everybody about how cool this setup is and setup for the night jump.
Man, yeah, it's so cool. To ski at this lake was pretty cool. I know they've done a lot of improvements over the past 12 months, especially in the summer. I'm really excited to see the night jump. From my limited experience of jumping, it's always adrenaline fueled, but then to do it in the night is always more. You can hear the music around. There's a big crowd here as well. It's going to be a really cool event, and it's just great to see pro events happening in other places as well.
Yeah, and I mean, and one thing to point out, Aaron, look at how well lit this lake is. Like, could you not slalom here right now?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's only one other event that's done a night slalom before. That's Oxford, but my home site with Steve Glanfield. But I'd love to see more of them. This is definitely a site that I think we could do one. It's very well lit. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what the future years bring at this site.
Yeah, and I mean, could you think of another tournament that has this same vibe? Like I mean, I know you were at the Royal Nautique Pro in Morocco. That had a pretty good vibe. But like, when do you ever go somewhere that's got the bank full of people ready to watch an event?
I mean, as a collegiate skier, I went to collegiate nationals. That was the only other time we'd had like the banks filled. Okay, in the 80s they had amazing spectators. But in my experience in skiing, collegiate nationals, or night jam was pretty good. It was another night event. They had a lot of the people from the local area around, and yeah, it's great to see that the locals are supporting, because that means that they've got support in the local area, and hopefully we can keep doing that in the future.
Yeah, and I mean, the locals have been here since 8 o'clock this morning. We've had people posted up on the bank watching the skiing. Dude, people were rooting you on. You skied great. So hope you enjoy your evening at the night jump, and I'll let you go. And right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then. So here we are next to the city of Poti in the Republic of Georgia. And modern Poti is built on the site of Thasos, an ancient Greek colony established in the 6th century BC by settlers. So a little bit of a fun fact there, and it also provided the stage for the Argonauts, led by Jason. According to Greek mythology, the Jason and the Argonauts sailed into the Rioni River via Poti on the legendary quest to find the Golden Fleece, and gold is a pretty common theme around here. As we send it back over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with a couple of skiers we saw earlier. We saw Freddie, we saw T-Gas. We had an awesome runoff. I'm a slalom nerd. I was on the edge of my seat. It was awesome to watch you guys ski. We got a new slalom champion here with Sadie Ferguson.
Best day of Sadie's life.
That's what he said, and I think it might be. So, Sadie, what do you think about the atmosphere here for Night Jump?
I mean, incredible. If you can hear all the sound behind us, it is phenomenal here. I mean, the jumpers are about to go out. I'm keen. I bet these guys are keen, and everyone on the bank is here to watch it.
Perfect. And Thomas, with the crowd coming in and everything going on,
Many things to watch, and it's cool to see that people coming out from the city to watch. I mean, many events like Mumbai is awesome. Like we got a lot of people on the shore, so it's cool to see a lot of people here.
yeah, no, I agree. Freddie, I mean, coming in, skied well, you won the slalom event. You know, what do you think about the crowd and what they've, how they've treated us here at the event?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I've got to say, I'm looking out there, and I mean, I'm a little jealous. That'd be fun to go and ski, Thomas. You know what I mean? Like for us slalom skiers, like we got the day. The jumpers will have a lot of people cheering from this evening, and yeah, I mean, what an event. And yeah, like Thomas said, it's always special to see jumping under the lights.
Well, maybe next year we can get the organizers to get it lit up, get the buoys lit up, and we see you guys slalom under the lights. Wouldn't that be pretty sick?
I think that'd be pretty damn cool.
It looks doable. It looks doable. I mean, it's not okay to be a little bit dark, but I mean, I think if you could get some scores going here, it'd be great.
What about you, Thomas? I know your eyes are a little older than these two guys, but I think you'd be rocking and rolling and skiing.
I skied at night many times back in the days, but I would love to be out there and do a fine night finals again for the Pro Tour. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm just taking a piss at you, dude. You're one of my favorite guys. I hope I'm in shape as you. When I get
Thomas, I'll hit him. Right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm jealous of you. I know I'm jealous of you guys because y'all are gonna get to sit here, hang out, and enjoy the watch. I still have to go work this event, so y'all enjoy your time hanging out with the locals. And right now, we're gonna send it back to you, Tony.
Thank you very much. As we continue to get ready and prepared for the nighttime jump event, we're looking at the restaurant section on the opposite shoreline as we look down upon those folks. And here I am in the announcing booth. I'm your friendly neighborhood announcer, Tony Lightfoot, and glad to have the presence of your company going forward. Now, who is going to be in the men's jump final. We'll have a running order coming up for you in just a few, and there it is, as if by magic. Damir Flaratov will be our lead-off jumper, followed by Vincenzo Marino, then Alex Kashil, and then Daniela Filchenko. The first 4 jumpers will jump at 1.65 meters ramp height, and then the remaining 4 consist of Florian Pfaff, Francisco Calderoda, Vladimir Rianzin, and Luca Ruckenwald will all take to the water at the 1.8 meter ramp height. That is 6 foot high for those of you that have a better understanding of feet and inches rather than the metric system. So plenty of action to come ahead. A good smattering of our folks are already starting to take their seats in the grandstand across the spectator bank. We got a whole food truck village, and we got a whole food court right here as well. Plenty of food, plenty of drinks, and plenty of nighttime jump entertainment making their way towards them. And there is Damir Flaratov on the starting dock, and there next to him is Danielo Filchenko. So getting ready to go. It's the site is plenty lit up, as this tent is plenty lit up as well from the using some of the light from the lighting towers that are placed along the shoreline. Of course, we're next to nearby Poti, that borders the Kolkheti National Park, which preserves unique relic temperate rainforests that have continuously existed since the dinosaur era. The Golden Lake, the Okros Tabar, has been used by international athletes, especially water skiing, for the last few decades. Built specifically for the European and water ski championships in the early parts of the 1990s. And as we continue on, the city of Poti is built upon the place formerly known as Thasus, and it is believed by some entomologists to derive from ancient languages, meaning a gold river, tying directly to the region's gold panning history, and obviously to the earlier reference that I made in regards to Jason and his Argonauts in search of the Golden Fleece. So enough history, enough ancient history at least. I'm sure I bored you to death with some of the college level Greek mythology and Greek history. But from here on out, it's about our jumpers making their own little bit of history going forwards. Our first competitor about to take to the water, representing Ukraine, will be Damir Flaratov. Looks like we're having one or two technical difficulties before we give our competitor the green light.
Фонарь не горит, ты заметил?
Фонарь не работает.
Вот то, что надо заметить, это надо заметить тебе. Все остальное не надо тебе замечать.
Looks like one of the lights seems to have switched off inexplicably, and we're going to try to turn that back on before sending Damir Flaratov out there on the water. All right, just waiting on the officials right now. We've got 8 competitors ready and raring to go 4 of them jumping at 1.65 meter ramp height. And the others are jumping at 1 meter 80.
Better like before the final, before the slalom final was like, oh, remember like to keep your speed at the gate of Ribbon. You didn't run 39. I was like, better, why you say that? Fuck.
Were you here for the finals?
Slalom?
Fuck, no, it was way too that was interesting.
Guys, all lights on.
We're listening to some unfiltered conversation along the starting dock from our officials. So apologies in advance for some of the spicy language that's being bandied about between our athletes. But they are quite an emotive lot, and they when they get loose linguistically, then things start to get a little interesting.
Лена, третий отключился.
So a few of our competitors are still getting stretched out and warmed up, including Damir Flaratov and Vincenzo Marino, our first 2 athletes to take to the water. And as we continue to get Damir ready, let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here dockside with Luca Rockenwald. Man, the lights are bright, so bright you got your sunglasses on at night, so looking forward to getting out there.
Oh, definitely. It looks amazing. We got a few people out there already, a good crowd, so excited for the 9 jump. Yeah, conditions are great, so hopefully we'll jump 4.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's not just a few. There's quite a bit of crowd, just even in the last 10 minutes has rolled in. So I think you'll be surprised once you leave the dock. You'll see everything's going on. But it looks like they've got everything set up for you guys. You'll be able to see, go far. I know you've been jumping like a complete badass this season. And, you know, I tell everybody to watch you jump just based on how you do it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you go out there and boot one.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try my best and hopefully can get a few more feet than during the day.
Yeah, and I mean, I tell all the junior skiers that are like, hey, you know, what should I do for jump? I'm like, go watch Luca Rockenwald and try to do exactly what he does because it's super consistent, it looks super safe, and you go freaking far.
Thanks, yeah. Now, build up to this point for a long, long time. Like, always try to be safe, like, build up my technique, go step by step, and I guess it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean, it's starting to pay off. I mean, you had a huge one at Ricetto, you know, got your first pro win, am I correct?
Yeah, definitely my first pro win. New personal best of 71.1, new Austrian national record. So super stoked about that and just going to try and repeat that here. Got my second pro win back to back. We'll see.
Well, you know you're on Georgia national television, so not only the people on the bank are watching, but you got people that are sitting at home on the couch here watching this jump. So go out and put on a show for them.
I'll try my best.
All right, perfect, dude. We'll let you go get ready to jump. Look forward to seeing you out there. And right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, they're getting ready to go. We're just in the midst of resolving 1 or 2 technical things in regards to the lighting. As you can probably tell, going on behind me, one of our lighting stands is a little bit temperamental, but we're going to try and get it sorted in short order. And even as that continues to go along, we've got Damir Flaratov out on the water right now, getting ready for the 3 jumps that he has at his disposal, representing Ukraine. So jumping just a little over 50 meters yesterday, Damir Flaratov. For those of you that are just joining in on the YouTube channel, you are most certainly welcome, and we've just started this event. And the boat making its turn around and almost in complete darkness around about the area of the suspension bridge. Here we go. Night jumping 2026 Poti Pro. Here he comes, Damir Filaretov. Look at that good-looking jump there as he comes in to land. A wonderful effort there from Damir Filaretov. So a good few spectators along the shore side and a good few online as well. Big shout out to Ezra and Daniel going forwards. They're watching this event as well. And let's have a look and see. Coming in on jump number 1. We'll wait the distance, and it's already an improvement upon the jump distance in round number 1, 51.2, 51.2. But he's got a lot more left within his capability, Damir Filaretov. Beautiful instant replay, great shot of our jumper, Damir Filaretov. So far as looking for distances that he produced last season, his best jump last season was a 57.4 meter jump. So he's got a little bit of catching up to do in regards to matching what he produced last season, and he hasn't jumped all that much this season so far. So here comes Damir Filaretov. Coming in on jump number 2. Nice and wide, good tight line. Here he comes, driving on in. Look at that. Better looking jump there, more distance. Lands it, rides it out. So great skiing there for Damir Filaretov, who actually jumped to 55.5 meters in the German Open Championship about a week or so ago. Jumped 57.4 meters last season at the European Open Championship, which took place in Styreg Linz. And I would imagine this one has got to outstrip 51.2 at the very least. We await the distance coming through, and it is 55.3. One of his better jumps of the season in the daytime. 55.3 meters, and a good solid effort there on the first jump. So Damir Filaretov, 55.3 meters. A decent crowd there on the shore, on the lake shore here at Golden Lake in Poti, in the Republic of Georgia. This event has been simulcast on Georgian state television on their Channel 1 outlet. So for those of you who are able to hear me across the Republic of Georgia, a big shout out to you and for your support here this evening as we see Damir Filaretov. Look at that. Good effort there on jump number 3. And not too sure whether it's going to be anywhere close to 55.3 meters, but he'll ski into the dock. Mission accomplished. 3 jumps completed. And there you go, 55.3 meters on jump number 2. And jump number 3's score should be coming to us very soon. Yep, that's one heck of an adrenaline rush, folks. Jumping at night. Something I've experienced a little bit myself in the late 80s, early part of the 1990s when I was actively water ski jumping. And all your senses absolutely heighten up to a degree unbeknownst to most other people. And just look at the amount of light in there. I mean, it just absolutely casts a shadow across to the vegetation across the way there. Damir Filaretov, he jumped 55 meters on jump number 3. Jump number 3, 55 meters, his best jump, 55.3 on the middle jump. And now that's going to set the pace for our remaining competitors, starting off with a jumper who qualified in for this jumping final, having jumped 52.5 meters. In the elimination round, it is Vincenzo Marino. Coming to us from Italia, Vincenzo Marino. And with that, let's send it on over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Damir Filaretov. Saw you on the podium, men's trick, third place, or no, second place. So great job there. And then we just saw you out in the night jump, built off of your day jump. So you must have like night vision because you jump better at night.
Yeah, I guess it feels faster during the night, and I went faster. It was a pretty cool jump. I really enjoyed it. There was a big crowd out there. I really had a great time and wanted to go further, but not upset. For the first night jump experience, I'm satisfied with my score.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely should. You built off of your first round, went 5 meters further almost, so that's pretty good jumping. And then, how awesome is it to have a big crowd watching you at an event?
No, for sure. Like, unfortunately, recently we don't have that many people at our tournaments, and seeing, I don't know, a couple of hundred people out there gets you more hyped up, and you want to jump further, and that's really cool. That's really important to have people out there.
Yeah, I mean, then the other thing, we're on Georgia national television, so people are watching you on the couch at home.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool that they organized it this way.
Well, dude, I'm looking forward to seeing you at Europeans this weekend. I know you're going to build off that. You've been skiing awesome. I've skied with you for a couple of years, and you're one of my favorite people at the lake. So super stoked for you. Happy for your tricks, and look forward to seeing you later this week.
I appreciate it, Dane. Thank you so much for everybody who's watching, and let's see what happens tonight. It's going to be interesting.
Ooh. All right, perfect. Right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
And falling on jump number 1, Vincenzo Marino, who qualified for this jump final, having jumped 52.5, is his personal best, and this is as recent as the Ricciardo Pro. He jumped 56.7 meters to set himself a new personal mark, and score an 8th place finish in the last Waterski Pro Tour stop number 6 in the Ricciardo Pro. We are on stop number 7 right here, right now, at the Poti Pro for 2026. Just getting a little bit bounced and a little bit dislodged on the landing, and but he has 2 more attempts remaining at his disposal. This is Vincenzo Marino. And just look at how the lights are situated, brightening up the spots that the skiers need, the landing zone. And there's also a soap patch as well, producing an effect much like bubbles would for a high platform diver to try and help with the skiers and with their depth perception. And Franz Oberleitner, our boat driver, applying the soap into the prospective landing area for Vincenzo Marino, and he's going to get some encouragement from the crowd, as you can plainly hear down the lake. Vincenzo Marino, our second jumper out. And there you see Franz Oberleitner putting some more dish soap in the water to help highlight the landing area and giving the skiers a safer platform on which to land on. We don't have that much wind, which means that we don't have any ripples or wave action. So we've had to apply some dish soap, and as you can see, a couple of prominent spots right there. So absolutely dead calm out there right now as Vincenzo Marino gets ready for jump number 2. He's trying to get the crowd to get behind him on letter V. Here he comes, Vincenzo Marino. And just not getting at all comfortable with that jump. However, he does land it and skis it out. Vincenzo Marino, coming to us originally from Sicily. And he's going to be aged 21 not too long from now. Born in the year 2005. Here he comes, Vincenzo Marino. Dropping in hard, and that second jump is certainly not going to make for pleasant reading. It's 43.1 meters for Vincenzo Marino. So let's see what he can do with his third and last attempt. His personal best is around the mid-50s. Here he comes. Third and last jump. As I mentioned, a personal best of 56.7 meters. He's got one last attempt here to try and get towards that distance and therefore take the lead. That's better. A lot more speed, a lot more drive, and Vincenzo Marino still believes that there was still some more distance to be had on the strength of that jump. But he'll ski into the dock, and he'll be grateful for his experience out there on the jump lake, the Golden Lake here at the Poti Pro 2026. Your number 2 skier off the dock, Vincenzo Marino, returns safely, and we will see what that third jump distance is going to be. It should be in excess of 43 meters, that much I know. So we just saw the distance up on the screen. So 49.2 meters, 49.2 meters on that last jump there, representing his best effort, and much of the distance went right out the window there for Vincenzo Marino, going backwards off the jump, it would seem. But here is a dramatic shot of Vincenzo Marino making that dramatic turn from out wide. Just driving in as the boat accelerates from the point where the line tightens. So there we go. That is Vincenzo Marino. He's expended his 3 jumps and now leaves the way clear for our next jumper, and still on the 1 meter 65 ramp height, the 1.65 meter ramp height. Skier on the water from Austria. It's Alex Gashil. So Alex Gashil passing up our folks along the shore side. Just pulling up his information around about now and telling you about Alex Gashil's performances. Currently a student at Louisiana Lafayette, according to recent information, skiing at Salmsea, which is just outside Linz. So is some of his better scores than this from information obtained from last season. His best jump is about 56.4 meters, around about 185 feet. But he has jumped a little bit further, as far as 58 meters on one additional occasion, which is 190 feet. Let's see if he's up to the task of maybe matching those distances. Here he comes. Oh yeah, definitely took in a lot more speed and drove that one hard across the section from the bottom right-hand corner all the way to the top left. And I suspect that he might have taken the lead at this early stage. He jumped 58.7 in round one to make it here into this final. So representing Austria, this is Alex Geschil. So we got a jump distance, 55.4 meters, 55.4 up there on your screen on the basis of jump number one. And as he lands and rides out this jump on the instant replay, let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Vincenzo Marino. I know probably not the distance that you were looking for, but you know, I know that this is your first night jump, so it's a little different skiing at night.
Yeah, it's different, and then like I will start from today. I ski like 3 times today. It was a stressful day, and happy to be here, happy to compete. First night jump, it was good, so yeah, can't wait to come back next year.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll point out, you said you skied a bunch, but you had slalom. You did not have the day you wanted in slalom, had a kind of a crappy score, if I'm being honest, day one. And then today you come out and put out a big one that even your backup score didn't matter. Made it into the final, got 5th place in the trick final, and now we see you here in the night final.
Yeah, I mean, slalom was stressing. I mean, I was so stressed about slalom because I didn't ski good yesterday, and then today I did 2:41. I was in the final, so happy.
Yeah, no, I thought you crushed it. So what about the crowd here? Pretty good crowd on the bank?
Yeah, it's amazing. So many people out there, so can't wait to see the big guys out there. So I'm going to go there and cheering for them.
Well, dude, enjoy it. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Europeans, dude. You've been skiing so great. You're one of my favorite skiers out here, and glad to see you. So looking forward to seeing you later this week.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. We'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then, just looking at the instant replay of Alex Geschil's second jump. His personal best is around the 58-meter mark, yet to fly over 60, to the best of the information that I have on his performances in the past, including this season. And it's 55.8 meters, 55.8, and that puts him in the lead right now, 55.8 meters. Our second to last jumper at 1.65 meters high, and we have one more jumper to take to the water at that ramp height, and that is going to be Danilo Filchenko. So currently, as the leaderboard stands right now, Alex Geschil with his jump of 55.4 meters. And Damir Flaratov in second with 55.3, and the kids cheering on Alex Geschil as he gets ready for one of his previous jumps. And Vincenzo Marino currently in third place with 49.2, and here he comes. This is Alex Geschil setting himself up wide, turning in one last time. Ah, look at that. With all the encouragement in the world, he comes through with a fantastic jump distance on jump number 3. Struggled with the landing, but landed he does and skis all the way to the dock. Alex Geschil, who comes to us from Linz in Austria. So absolutely knocking down a huge distance, and the result of that jump will be coming through any moment now. And it is a better jump. It's 57.7 meters. He's opened up a fairly healthy lead now for himself. Alex Geschil. Setting himself up well. brings the ski round, digs in off the second wake and uses that boat to help him slingshot his way into the jump there. So just looking at this again from our dockside shot. Just getting that tight line across the back of the boat there, and just snaps his legs back and snaps his knees back and snaps his shoulders forward to try and take full advantage of the speed and the drive that he had on that third and last jump. That is Alex Gashil. And now we're getting ready to bring on our final jumper at 1.65 meter ramp height. It is going to be Danilo Filchenko. Danilo Filchenko producing a jump of 59.7 meters to make it to this final round.
Yeah.
Getting plenty of support and encouragement from his fellow team members and others, and Danilo Filchenko. So in the Poti Pro Tour last season, which is the last jump score that I have record of him producing, he jumped 59.8 meters and is currently the defending Poti Pro men's jump champion. He preceded that jump with a 61.9 meters to qualify through to last season's jump final. And it would be an absolute thrill if Danilo Filchenko was to replicate that kind of feat again. So Danilo Filchenko out on the water right now, and Florian Paff getting ready, although he should probably take his time a little bit because it will take a few moments before we raise that ramp from 1.65 meter ramp height to 1.80 meter. So here we go, Danilo Filchenko getting a little bit of some support there on his way in towards the turn, using all of his powers to block that out. And there you go, a good solid opening jump there. The defending jump champion from last season, jumping 59.8 meters to take the last season's title. I'm not too sure whether the first jump is going to be anywhere closer to that, but we'll wait and see as the distance will reveal itself momentarily. Danilo Filchenko out of Dnipro in Ukraine. He certainly had one or two challenges in recent seasons to find a stable training environment to stay competitive. And here he comes. 58.5 meters. He's taken the lead. 58.5 meters. And in comparison to what he jumped last season, that is right on point. He jumped 59.8 meters, so he's within about 2 meters of what he produced last season. And as we look at this opening jump with a 58.5 meter leap, let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Alex Scheel. We saw you out there on the water, 57.7, so pretty good jump in there for your first night jump event.
Yeah, I mean, it felt amazing, you know. The lake feels like a lit up Christmas tree, so you could see a lot actually. I was surprised. Felt good, just felt really fast. Got in a little early. Last approach was good, just started it a little too hard than I wanted. But I mean, amazing experience and amazing setup, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, how awesome has it been being in Georgia, the way they've treated us? You had the crowd here for the night jump, and I mean, they've done everything so right.
Yeah, no, the crowd is amazing. I mean, they're going crazy on the shore. It's awesome to see. I mean, you're getting fired up yourself, so that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be super cool if at Europeans this weekend we get, kind of a little bit of the same crowd to come watch? I know it's the weekend, so maybe some people can get off work and come in and see it.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, come out, see the Europeans. I mean, jump is an awesome event to watch. Get the jumpers lit up and, yeah, go big.
Yeah, I mean, and like the other thing, not only are the people on the bank, but they've got you on Georgian national television. So there are people sitting at home right now on their couch that they are watching on Channel 1 and watching you jump at night.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's always good to see the sport grow again, to hopefully back to what it used to be. So it's a great thing and great sight. Happy to be here.
Well, you're at water skiing right now at the right time because it does seem like it's starting to grow. I know they're talking about putting it in the Olympics. You've got events like this and Europeans growing here. It's super great. So I look forward to seeing you ski this weekend, and you've had a pretty good weekend so far.
Yeah, lots of fun. Hopefully can push a little more at the Europeans and forward to doing it.
Well, awesome, dude. Well, let's go get dried off. Go enjoy the crowd. Go enjoy the food trucks and everything. And right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
Thank you very much. And Danila Filchenko passing up on jump number 2, but he already has a lead distance of 58.7 meters, and would love to try and extend that distance out to over 60 meters and really start to pile on the pressure for the likes of Florian Pfaff and Francisco Calderola and Vlad Vrianzin, not to mention our last jumper to take to the water, who will be Luca Rachenwald. Now to the remaining competitors. Only Luca Rachenwald has put on a distance in excess of 60 meters in the elimination round. And if we're to get the same kind of distance from Danila Filchenko, it's got to be done right here and right now, as he works his way under the pedestrian bridge. And he's out nice and wide, getting ready for the line to tighten on letter X on the 0-off setting. Here he comes. Oh, and just couldn't get his feet underneath him. He still has the lead distance, but I suspect that third and last jump will not be the kind of distance he would have wanted. As he swims into shore, that's Danila Filchenko. I'm sure he'll have a word or two in regards to how he performed there with the third and last jump. But he started off the hottest on the first with 57.8 meters there and thereabouts. Actually 58.5, I beg your pardon. 55.8, 58.5, I beg your pardon once again. So there is the tail of the tape for the jump performance of Danila Filchenko. 58.5 on the first pass, on the second 44.9 on the third. As we now take a pause before we bring in our remaining 4 jumpers, and all of them will jump at 1.80 meter ramp height. A steeper ramp, certainly, but requires a very delicate amount of control being implemented from each of our jumpers to get the most out of that steeper ramp height. And the steeper ramp height also introduces that further element of risk going forwards. So just waiting on the utility boat to clear the ramp. Getting some folks commenting from locations across the world. So listening into to what is being said around the starting dock area. And in the interim, let's talk to Danilo through Zane Nicholson.
Hey guys, I'm here with Danielle Vilchenko. We just saw you get off the water, 58.5. So you punched yourself into the lead right now. We're gonna have to wait to see how that holds up. But I know you're trying to defend your jump title.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the jump tonight for the title. But yeah, I mean, I started the set like I wanted to with the first jump like that. And then second one just pushed a bit too far. Was a bit later than I was comfortable with on the second one, and then I had to pass. And then all pressure was on me on the third one. I thought I managed the timing well there. Just couldn't get the kick at night. Everything feels a little bit different, and that thought that I had for a second, is it a good position or not? I missed the kick because of that, I think. But it is what it is. Still glad to be here. Super pumped to jump in front of this crowd. Really bummed that I couldn't put it all together for a jump that I was hoping for. But good luck to all the rest of the field, and hopefully they will put a big one out there for the crowd.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you're a little bit bummed with how you jumped, but dude, first men's trick slalom, champion. That's awesome. So you've had a pretty kick-ass day today. And how about this Georgian crowd on the bank?
No, the crowd is amazing, and for sure, yeah, I won trick, so I'm happy with that. But, I'm in the bottom of my heart, I'm a jumper. So I really wanted to put a big one out there. The crowd is amazing. They're super loud. There are a lot of people out there, and I just hope some guys that are left, they're going to put a big one for them.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, I know you say you're a jumper, but I disagree with you. I think you're a 3-event overall skier, right? You're badass at slalom, really good at tricks, and then really good at jumps. So don't cut yourself short.
No, for sure. I'm an overall skier, but a jump event is always the coolest one to win, the coolest one for sure. Adrenaline-wise, emotional-wise. So you always want to win that one, and I've won many titles in jump, and I even though I'm not training as much now as I was, of course, a lot less, but I'm still out here trying to compete and trying to beat everyone else that's training full year round, and that's their main focus. It's my side job, and I'm still at the top with the main guys. So I'm honored and thankful that I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, for people at home that don't know, you live full-time in Ukraine, so you're having to deal with everything that's going on there and trying to train. Sometimes the zero off gets jammed, so, they're having to hand drive you on some days. So that does make it tough where you got some of these guys that maybe live in America or whatever, and they can train normally.
For sure, but it's my choice to be there, and glory to Ukraine, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to come out victorious after all of this. So, all we have to do is fight through, and that's what I'm doing. So,
well, dude, you had an awesome season. You've been skiing great. You're one of my favorite ones here at the lake. Just I enjoy being around you. You're always great to talk to. So, I know you wanted more in jump, but congratulations on your day in skiing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Europeans later this week.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much, Zane. Thank you for kind words, and thank you. Спасибо всем, спасибо, кто смотрит. Всех крепко обнимаю. Спасибо за поддержку.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know exactly what you said, but spasiba to all the people in Ukraine that I know that are watching. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for staying up with us late and watching Danny jump. And I mean, Team Ukraine has been doing awesome. You had Maria get her first pro win. You got your first pro win. Damir got his first pro podium. So the Ukrainian skiers are skiing very strong.
Yeah, great event for sure. Great event. I mean, just like you said, so good, and we're glad to be here.
Well, perfect. Well, dude, I'll let you go get dried off, get changed out. Great skiing. Look forward to seeing you later. And right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
Thank you very much. All right, our next jumper is out on the water already. It's Florian Paffa from Italy. Florian, who jumped 55.2 meters to make it into this jump final, our 8-skier jump final. And here he comes. Here he comes, opening attempt. Just getting a little bit out of sorts there with jump number one, so kind of losing his timing there and unable to take jump number one safely. So if he's in any doubt as to where this jump was going to go in terms of safety, all he has to do is let go of the handle and ski round the bottom left-hand corner of the jump at the expense of one of his attempts. He has 2 attempts remaining. From Italia, it is Florian Paf. So some of his competitive action this season has basically revolved around the slalom event, at least in the early parts of the season. Whether it's the Royal Nautique Pro, the Monaco Waterski Cup, or the Ricciardo Pro, all those tournaments involved him in slalom and slalom only. However, he is an overall skier. He's jumped as far as 63.7 for 209 feet. And also competed in the European Under-21s last season, where he jumped a 62.8 meter jump. So he's there and thereabouts, somewhere between 206 and 209 feet, for those of you that like to measure using the feet in inches method. But let's see what he can do with the remaining 2 jumps. As I mentioned before, 55.2 is what he's gotten to make it through to this next round of the competition. The leaderboard shows that Daniela Filchenko on 58.5 is your leader, ahead of Alex Gashil on 57.6, and Damir Filaretov on 55.3. And in 4th place after 4 competitors is Vincenzo Marino on 49.2. So there on the starting dock, a skier that's made his name in water ski jumping in Italy. That is Francisco Calderola. And we'll be looking to try and replicate last year's performance here in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, here comes Flo. Oh, and refusing on the first 2 jumps. Now, this is going to be a really, really serious matter that he needs to nip in the bud right away, because he's refused the first 2 jumps. He's down to his last attempt, an attempt that he needs to get under his belt to score, and it's got to be long enough to take the lead naturally, because we have 3 skiers remaining, and whoever's in the lead, but just before we hit those last 3, will have whatever target the lead is currently on at that time to chase down. Florian Paf just needing to carve a little bit of a later path, as it were, in order to hit the ramp and to take full advantage of that 1.80 meter ramp height surface. So now he's got to dig deep now. There is Francisco Calderola, who comes to us from Rome.
Mike hat mir dazu so gezeigt. Alter, ja. Ich schwör.
All right, then, here we go, folks. One last roll of the dice for Florian Paf. He's down at the pedestrian bridge end of this this arena here, the Golden Lake Waterski Arena. He's now going to pull out here to the left-hand side of the towboat, and will use the timing buoys there to assess where he's got to make his initial turn to get out wide. He's got this 3rd and last attempt. What does he do with it? Turns in, drives in hard. Oh no, and he drops the handle again, and he is just not feeling it out there, unfortunately. So no jumps recorded for Florian Paf. So he moves from where he was position-wise to dead last, having not completed any of his free jumps there. That is a huge, huge disappointment there for Florian Paf. I'm not too sure what he was thinking or doing at that time, but it's certainly not yielding the result that he wanted out there. So that now brings us to the final three jumpers, and each of those jumpers have got to exceed the lead jump distance of 58.5 meters to vault themselves immediately onto the jump finalists podium. The top three podium finishers. Anything over 58.5 meters will put them in the top three.
Let's go.
So Francisco Calderola chomping at the bit here. Competed in this event last year. So a huge moment here for Francisco Calderola. He's been training extensively, specifically for this this competition, coming to us out of Italy. Francisco Calderola. A presence in the jump event for Italia, jumping 64.8 at the Ricciotto Pro about 2 weeks ago. He preceded that with a jump of 63.6. And I think his personal best was that jump that I just previously read out as 64.8. And if he was to conjure up a distance of that magnitude, that would certainly put the heat not only on the previous scores that we've just seen, but also on the competitors that are still waiting on dockside, waiting for their turn to take to the water. And a massive throng of people and spectators along the shore side. Here we go. This is Francisco Calderola. Here we go. Francisco Calderola. El Gato, they name him. Here he comes, pulling out nice and wide of this Nautique towboat. Keeping the line tight. Driving in hard. Ah, look at that. Launches off the jump there. And let's see if he rides this out. Yes, he scores on jump number one. Is that going to be enough to put him into the lead, maybe? And if it does, then his position on the podium will be assured with two jumps remaining at his disposal. So using some good technique here, staying nice and tall over the jump skis, very conscious and not to spike the switch here. And launching off the top of the jump there, well into the landing. Fantastic effort there from Francisco Calderola, using the whiplash action from the turn all the way through to the jump. 51.6. So 51.6 there to open up with. And 51.6, where does that put him on the leaderboard? 51.6 currently puts him in 4th place ahead of Vincenzo Marino. .6, 2 jumps remaining at his disposal. Here he comes, jump number 2. Trying to set down that right ski carefully and not lose a bit of speed or width in the process. There you go, better looking jump there. Hurls himself into the jump there with a good dose of speed. And the height was there as well. So really taking full advantage of the situation that has presented itself for Francisco Calderola. But the main question is, has he done enough to supersede Danielo Filchenko for the lead? The lead is currently 58.5. That target still looms large for Francisco Calderola. 53.2, 53.2 is the distance you see up on your screen. As we look at this jump once again, Francisco Calderola hitting the jump there full force. Snapping his knees back and floating out over the jump skis, and a wonderful effort all the way round for Francisco Calderola. 53.2. So, and Matteo Luzzeri coaching Francisco Calderola here, offering little snippets of advice to try and fully maximize on the effort that he's putting into these jumps. And now he's coming back in on jump number 3, full double cut now. He's out nice and wide. He's later on this one. Now he's going to have to push to make it on. More speed, but the height was lacking there, and so too will the distance be upon his return to the starting dock. Jumping a little bit beyond 53 meters. El Gato returns after his escapades out there on the water. A little frustrated with himself, and with good reason. That last jump for Francisco Calderola doesn't quite do the business for him. 51.1 meters. 51.1 meters. His best jump is 53.2. That therefore means that with 2 skiers remaining, the current leader, Danielo Filchenko, on 58.5, has jumped himself onto the podium. So now we're down to our final 2 jumpers. We're going to see Luca Rackenwald take to the water very, very soon. But before him, we have a skier from Eastern Europe skiing under the IWWF white flag. It is going to be Vladimir Rianzin. So looking at the shore side, and we've got our prize presentation stage almost at the ready now, as we are down to our final 2 jumpers. The first of those 2 is out on the water right now. The veteran jumper from Eastern Europe. It is Vladimir Rianzin. And do I hear a vuvuzela or 2? Certainly hope so. We've got Vladimir Ryazin, and so far as his tail of the tape in recent seasons, jumped here this time last season and jumped 61.5 meters in the opening round and jumped 56.3 meters in the final. Hasn't skied all that much in recent seasons. I mean, you can look as far back to 2021, where he competed in the IWWF Visit Lake County World Waterski Championships, where he produced his some of his best form that season, 65.4 in the first round. And jumped on Stratos Lake in Greece. And jumped over 65 meters there. And he absolutely comes in, barrels in with a whole bunch of speed there, and that could well take the lead if it's anything over 58.5 meters. Using a great deal of aggression there. That is Vladimir Ryazin. A skier coming to us from Eastern Europe, skiing under the IWWF flag. Launching himself into the jump there, 55.7, 55.7. So 55.7, that puts him currently in a third spot right now, just ahead of Demir Folaratov, who jumped 55.3. So let's send it over to dockside.
I can see it on your face. You're not super happy with that. Kind of tell us about your jump set.
I just expect a good results, but maybe in my mind I was not ready. Yesterday I tried the ramp, just had a good feeling, found a point. I don't know what happened. Just lose too many space and turn so fast before I turn and go to the ramp, and I don't kick it well on the ramp, so maybe I was so early, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's a bummer for you. I know you skied super well last season, and I know you wanted a little bit more, but good practice for Europeans this weekend.
Yeah, of course. So I will take more for the European, and I will do the jump that I don't did now. So we will see the European champion.
Well, dude, I'm sorry. I know it didn't go the way you wanted. Still awesome. You're like the cat. You got 9 lives. Hurrah to everybody at home, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
Yeah, we will see. Thank you.
All right, dude. Go get dried off. See you later this weekend. And right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Francisco and Zane, and we're looking forward to that distance on the second jump there for Vladimir Ryazin. It should be coming through 46.4 meters, losing most of that distance out in the back, 46.4. So that brings it down to one last jump, and so far as Vladimir Ryazin is concerned, if he wants to get on the podium, he's got to jump more than 57.7 meters. He is actually looking at this. He is currently in second place at the moment with 57.7 meters on the opening jump. So 57.7, and actually that jump is actually closest to the initial first round jumps, closer than most others that have been and gone at this point. So here we go. This is Vladimir Ryazin coming in on jump number 3. Here he comes. Let's see if he can connect with this one. There you go. That is better. Maybe short in stature, but certainly packs a punch out there. That is Vladimir Ryazin as he skis into shore. He's Currently in second spot right now. With that second spot, that means that he is on the podium for absolute certain, with one jumper to come in the form of Luca Rockenwald. The distance should be revealing itself any moment now. 57.7 on the opener, 48.4 on the second jump. And I suspect that last jump...
Сука!
Oh, and the distance coming through. 58 meters exactly. 58 meters. Sitting in second place right now, cannot be denied a spot on the podium for Vladimir Ryazin. But it also means that Daniela Filchenko on 58.5 meters is still on the podium and will finish no worse than second. And now we are down to our final athlete of these championships, the Poti Pro, coming to us out of Vienna in Austria. It is none other than Luca Rockenwald.
Okay.
So on the wall to our final athlete, and the only one who has the ability to alter his destiny in relation to winning this jump competition. It is Luca Rockenwald. Luca Rockenwald, who competed at the Ricetto Pro, won that event with a 71.1 meter jump. Jumped over 65 meters in each of the 3 rounds at the Waterski Pro-Am held not too long ago, and placed in second in the Masters jump competition with a 67-meter jump, just being pipped by Joel Poland in the men's jump final. But the opportunity for him to grab another stop on the Waterski Pro Tour has now presented itself, and the possibility of taking a win here and leaving Georgia with gold and with top prize money, all that could be his, provided that he gets more than 58.5 meters with any of the 3 jumps that he has at his disposal. Here he comes, Luca Rockenwald. Letter Z. Boat path split, 57K. All the elements in play here. Let's see what he's got. Jump number 1. This is Luca Rockenwald. There you go, and that should be enough for the win right there on the opener. We await the distance as we see Franz Oberleitner at the helm of that towboat, bringing Luca Rockenwald, a skier that he certainly has had a hand in coaching and advising over the years. Luca Rockenwald, 62.9 meters, winner, chicken dinner. And now he's got enough for the win. Let's see if he can stick around for the crowd with the remaining 2 jumps at his disposal. 62.9 meters on that first jump. Qualified for this jump final, having jumped 64.7. And there is your winner, Luca Rockenwald. Let's send it over to dockside.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Vladimir Ryazin. We just saw you get off the water, 58 meters, so pretty good jumping. Not quite enough to take the lead, but it looks like, at least no worse than 3rd place.
Yes, it's good. It's not enough, but it was okay.
But I mean, think about it. And I'm not taking a rag on you, but you're skiing with these younger guys and able to stick out there with put up a huge score. I know last year you jumped the furthest that you had, I think, in 5 years, which was awesome. And then you come out here this year, qualify for the night final, and then put yourself on the podium again.
Yeah, everything is perfect. I mean, it's really nice to be on the same level and be able to compete with these guys. I mean, they are strong, they are young, and that's good. And we'll go further during the day.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be honest, I've been giving a couple of the older guys a hard time, but you guys are seasoned veterans, so you've got a little bit of experience. You know how to go out there and do what you need to do. So really good job on your part, and congratulations on making another pro podium.
Thank you very much.
So we see you at Europeans later this week?
Definitely, yes.
All right, well, I'm rooting for, what was your furthest jump last year?
It was 61.5 during the day, right here, just 1 year ago.
Well, I'm hoping that you go further than that and we get your furthest jump again. Dude, you look super great. I'm super happy that you're here. Glad you skied well, and we'll let you go get dried off and enjoy your evening.
That's the plan. We're going to jump further.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. Well, we'll see you later this weekend. Great skiing, and right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then, and recording the second jump there, 64.2 meters on jump number 2, and he's got one more attempt remaining. He's there to thrill the crowds of people that have come from far and wide here at the Golden Lake just outside the city of Poti in the Republic of Georgia. And not only do we have this competition right here, we're in the final strand of that competition with the third and last jump of our final competitor, Luca Racamod. But we also have the Europe and Africa Waterski Championships, which will start this upcoming Friday, with coverage being brought to you live in an exclusive on TWBC. Now, Luca Racamod coming in third and last attempt. He's already won the event. He did that 2 jumps ago. Here he comes, jump number 3. Oh, look at that. Holding on with 2 hands all the way into the landing, trying to get as much out of that boat as possible. So he is your winner of the Poti Pro 2026, your jump champion, Luca Racamod. Certainly not the first professional win that we've seen from him. He won the Ricetto Pro a couple of weeks ago. He's now followed it up with a win right here on the Golden Lake in Poti. Future doctor, looking to become an orthopedic surgeon once he completes his residency over in Vienna, where he's currently studying right now. And Luca Racamod, with an intelligent head upon his shoulders, able to take down the 3 jump distances, and the last jump, yep, showing us that he's consistent as well. 64.2. Brilliant jump in there from Luca Racamod as he puts a cap on this event, on the on-water action. And with that, let's send it on over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Luca Racamod. We just saw you get off the water. I think it was 64.2. So 2 pro tournaments in a row, 2 pro wins. That's pretty awesome.
No, it felt great out there. Like, it's so well up. It's a big crowd. It was a lot of fun. Didn't want to go in after the first one because it's good conditions, and just had to enjoy it and give it a show.
So basically, what you're saying, nice showman here. You got the big crowd on the bank, so you wanted to give them, something to root for.
Yeah, we don't have a crowd like this very often, so I felt like we have it once a year, twice a year, so you got to show them what we do, and then maybe they'll come back next year, hopefully.
Well, they came out last year, showed up this year. Awesome for you getting another pro win under your belt. And, I mean, I talked to you earlier, and I'm being honest, I stand by this. If a junior water skier is wanting to figure out what I need to do at jump, they need to go back and watch your jump videos.
Thank you very much. No, I worked very hard on this. Glad I'm finally on the top again, back-to-back wins, so just try to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, I mean, and you've done super great because, you're studying to be a doctor, right, which is not easy in itself, but then you're also able to come out and train as a high-level athlete, and, you're showing up and winning. I mean, you're kicking people's asses, so it looks super great.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy that I can do what I do, like studying and being a pro athlete. I just enjoy jumping so much, and Solomon trick too, of course, but jump's definitely my best event, and I mean, I don't have as much time anymore to slalom and trick, but put all my focus on jump, and it works out pretty well, I would say.
Well, perfect. Well, guys at home, if you're trying to get better at jump, this guy's the guy to watch. Super consistent, super safe, goes super far, and congratulations on the win, and look forward to seeing you later this week at the Europeans.
Yeah, hopefully, and just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there, family, parents, siblings, friends, my girlfriend. They all support me so much, and couldn't be possible without them.
Well, perfect. Well, shout out to those guys, and congratulations on the win. And right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
Thank you very much, and thanks for all the work that you do there, Zane Nicholson, with the dockside reporting. And Luca Ruckenwald, let's push the leaderboard. He is your winner with 64.2 meters ahead of Daniela Filchenko, Vladimir Rianzin, Alex Gashil, Damir Flaratov, Francisco Calderola, Vincenzo Marino, and Florian Paff in that order. There are the 8 competitors in the second edition of the Poti Pro 2026. And Luca Ruckenwald taking the win there, jumping over 64 meters. All right, the men's jump current standings, and Luca Ruckenwald has basically closed the gap between himself and Joel Poland. Joel Poland on 62 points, Luca Ruckenwald on 59, Carter Lucas on 48, Will Roberts on 40, and Emil Ritter on 30 in that order. And more details can be found at waterskiprotour.com for the jump rankings and other rankings in the other events contested on the Waterski Pro Tour. So good to see that the competition is incredibly close between the top jumpers on the Waterski Pro Tour. All right, we've got a prize giving to take place within about the next few minutes, so stick around, folks. More live coverage of this, the 2026 Poti Pro, coming to you from the Golden Lake, just outside the magnificent city of Poti, which you see up there in the background. And that coverage continues right after this.
My name is Thibaut Dalen, and I'm the broker of Dalen Real Estate. And today, I want to show you some of our special listings located in Florida's world-famous Waterski hotspots.
For over 20 years, because times are always changing, the men and women of DNCA have been invested in future-oriented solutions through active and flexible conviction management. Times change, values remain. Entrust your savings to an asset management firm to meet your long-term financial goals. DNCA, Maison d'épargne de valeur. Speak with your financial advisor.
The perfect holiday isn't a destination. It's a feeling. That's why we don't sell packages. We listen. We design. We create journeys as individual as you are. Marola Travel. Wherever you're going, we'll make it easy.
say.
Morning, Brian.
Hey, morning. You have a good weekend?
Yeah, got out on the water a couple times. How about you?
Yeah, I got to set in. Just gonna make a quick phone call here. Oh, of course. Can you get that, Will?
Yeah, man, I got it. Thanks for calling Wake House. This is Will. Yeah, looks like we've got those in stock.
What if I told you there was a place where the sounds of nature are only broken by the roar of a boat? A place where that summer feeling lasts all year long? A place where the Florida sun is only outshined by the smiles of the skiers? place where first-time skiers can ski alongside world champions, and the world-class coaches work with all levels of skiers. What if I told you there was a place where life slows down and your only job is to make lifelong memories? That place is Swiss Waterski Resort. Book your trip at SwissWaterskiResort.com.
It's always summer at Shoe Schwab Ski and Board isn't just a slogan. It's been a way of doing business for 30 years. Shoe Schwab Ski and Board keeps more summer gear on hand than any other shop in Canada. More wake surfers, water skis and wakeboards, more wetsuits, ski and board vests, water toys, and tons of pickleball gear too. Not only Canada's best selections, but the guaranteed lowest prices as well. To discover more about one of the world's top pro shops, visit Shoe Schwab Ski and Board online at shoeschwabsnb.com.
Old logic says success is determined by wins. It says you can't be a mother and a professional athlete, that you can't take on giants. New logic says watch me. Watch me become the most decorated track and field athlete in the world. Watch me start a brand designed by women, for women. When old logic holds us back, it's up to us to defy it.
At Houston Cadillac, at the moment you arrive, you will notice dedication to excellence. We deliver an unparalleled customer experience, and we're elevating our commitment with a new state-of-the-art facility. Explore our selection of new Cadillac cars, crossovers, and SUVs designed to meet your needs. We are redefining the luxury experience and investing in the future. Visit Houston Cadillac and begin your journey towards luxury.
At Dillinger Insurance, we have over 50 different carriers to shop your home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. We would love the opportunity to save you money. We insure $1 million mansions, condos, mobile homes, rental homes, and everything in between. We know all about wind inspections, 4-point inspections, and how to get you the right coverage for your particular home. You've got questions, we've got answers. Can you remember the last time you had a rate decrease with your auto insurance? Let's take a look and see what we can do. We know all the ins and outs of getting our customers the best rates, coverages, and discounts, so put us to the test.
Don't monkey around with your insurance. Call Dillinger Insurance today. We've got tons of companies to help find you the best prices and the best coverage for your particular needs on home and auto insurance. Go Knights!
My name is Thibaut Dalen and I'm the broker of Dalen Real Estate. And today I want to show you some of our special listings located in Florida's world famous Waterski hotspots.
DNCA Finance has grown through crises and transformations. Times change, values remain. For more than 25 years, DNCA has been by your side for active and flexible management of your wealth. DNCA, Maison d'épargne de valeur. Speak with your financial advisor.
Luxury means something different to everyone. A private island, a hidden villa, a journey designed around you. At Marola Travel, we take the time to listen to how you want to travel, how you want to feel, and what luxury truly means to you. Marola Travel. Wherever you're going, we'll make it easy.
But before we do,
pick it up from here, Tommy.
Okay, we're going to tag along a little bit here. We'll try and...
We're improvising, right? We're good at it.
We're like Laurel and Hardy.
Absolutely.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much.
Some fine words there from our Minister of Sport for the Republic of Georgia. And should we give out some prizes there, Mish?
Absolutely, Tony. Thank you. Shall I announce?
Well, first of all, let me announce the positions in English, starting off with third place, and you'll get to announce it in Georgian. Because in the women's tricks competition, our third place competitor representing France is Enith Anguano!
ფიგურებში მესამე ადგილი დაიკავა საფრანგეთის წარმომადგენელმა ინეს ანგენაკმა.
And as Enith Anguano takes the step for the third place medal, and it is a very, very nice medal indeed, a rather unusual design there, and a certificate there from the Minister of Sport. Place Enith Anguano. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you in second spot with a point score of 6,200 points. Let's give it up, please, for Tatiana Churakova.
Tatiana Churakova.
Scoring 6,200 points, receiving the second place medal from the Minister of Sport. And ladies and gentlemen, to round off the women's tricks event is your winner of the Poti Pro for 2026, scoring 6,930 points in the final round from Ukraine, Maria Popova! Or ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Winner Maria Popova in this the 2026 Poti Pro Women's Trick Competition. Let's give it up for them, please. All right then, folks. Now we're going to go on to the men's trick results, and we'll announce the names all at once. All the names at once, starting off with third place and going on to second and first. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in the Pro Men's Tricks in the 2026 Poti Pro, in third place was Axel Garcia of France.
Alex Garcia.
In second spot from Ukraine, Damir Filaretov. And ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the winner of the 2026 Poti Pro. He's also from Ukraine. It is Danilo Filchenko.
Як роса на сонці, запанує і ми, браття, у
In third place, Axel Garcia of France. Runner-up is Damir Filaretov, and your winner, Danilo Filchenko from Ukraine. Okay.
გადაიღოს კიდევ ერთხელ და ეს ნამდვილად გახდება ყოველწლიური ტრადიცია ჩვენი ქალაქისთვის. მადლობა მინდა უთხრა სპორტის სასამართლო ფედერაციას მაღალ დონეზე ორგანიზებისთვის და რა თქმა უნდა ყველა სპორტის რომელსაც აუზღაის თანახმობაში მოთავაზეს. წარმატებები მინდა უსურვო მათ მოახლოებით ევროპისა და აფრიკის ჩემპიონატზე. აქ იმავე ადგილას 24-26 ივლისს დაწუნებულა მაღალ დონეზე უმასპინძლებ თქონანი ერთად და კიდევ ერთხელ Poti არის ნამდვილად მისული მაღალი ტურნირების მასწავლებლისთვის. მადლობა კიდევ ერთხელ ყველას. Many thanks to the all participants who gave us a high level competition and wish you success in a European and African Championship which will be here in a few days. Wish you success once again and thank you.
All Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go into the results of the pro women's slalom, and for the purposes of this event and also the men's slalom event, which we will provide awards for, we will call the top 8 in each instance.
საუკეთესო 8 სპორტსმენზე ნახელდება ფულადი პრიზი, ამიტომ არასამი, არამედ 8 ადამიანი ამოვა სცენაზე თითო კატეგორიაში.
Okay, so these are the results of the women's slalom in the top 8, and for the purposes of expediency, I'd like to call upon the following skiers to make their way to the stage, please. In 8 spots, Perrine Saunier. From France, Great Britain's Emily Newsom in 7th. In 6th spot, Alina Bischoff-Berger. In 5th spot, Sandra Botas from Spain in 5th spot. And in 4th spot, Alicia Bagnoli. And now providing to you the top 3 with their respective podium positions, because in 3rd place, representing Italy with a 3-buoy count at 11.25 meters, Patrizia Yanni. And ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you as 2nd place runner-up from Czechia, Katerina Vrabcová. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as Katerina gets prepared to ascend the podium in 2nd spot, let me tell you that the winner of the 2026 Poti Pro Women's Slalom title goes to a first-time pro winner from Australia, Sadie Ferguson! Now, we got a little bit confused earlier on by playing Advance Australia Fair, but now we will do that now for Sadie Ferguson. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little bit of a surprise for you, Sadie. With 31% of the vote, you win Skier of the Day! Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate our top 8 in the women's slalom. In particular, in bronze medal position, Patrizia Yanni. In 2nd spot, Katerina Vrabcová from the Czech Republic. And your champion for 2026, Sadie Ferguson. Katerina Vrabcová, Poti Pro Right. Sadie, you got your hands full, so let me give you this microphone or two and you can talk to the good people.
I just want to say thank you to the Georgian community for putting this event on. What an incredible event. I mean, the turnout is amazing, and we all have loved skiing here. Personally, I want to thank my sponsors, D3, everyone back home, my family, the support you guys have all shown me. I don't know, wins don't come easy, and this one's incredible to me, and I want to share it with you all. So thanks to everyone that's come out tonight, and thank you to everyone that's helped put this event on.
Once again, let's give it up one more time for our female slalomers! Ladies, thank you. All right, we go into the pro men's slalom results, and this is also the top 8, and I will collectively announce the beginning 5 from 8 through to 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you, starting off with 8th spot in the pro men's slalom results. In 8th spot, Vincenzo Marino, Italy. 7th spot, Matteo Luzzeri, Italy. 6th spot, Florian Paff, Italy. 5th spot, from Great Britain, Aaron Davies. 4th spot, Sasha Deska, France. 'And as Sasha Deska makes his way towards the podium area, let me tell you the top 3 positions from... Ladies and gentlemen, with a score in the final round of 2.5 at 10.25 meters from Italy, Brando Caruso. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the top 2, the winner and runner-up. And this was a very, very tight affair, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these competitors involved in a run-off to determine the fate of the title and the runner-up spot. Because in 2nd place, runner-up, belongs to Italy's Thomas De Gasperi. And as Thomas De Gasperi ascends the step onto the stage and onto the runner-up spot, let me tell you that the winner of the 2026 Poti Pro Men's Slalom Competition with a score of 3 at 10.25 meters from Great Britain, Freddie Winter! The Mayor of Poti presenting the medals and awards for our men's slalomers. And as he receives his plaque, God save the King, please. Save our gracious King, long live save him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. Give that to Sadie. Ladies and gentlemen, presented to you the men's slalom top 8, and I'm going to hand over these microphones to our winner.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you to everyone for having us. Sadie said it better than I possibly could, but I think it was a fantastic event. The improvement I understand that happened from last year is insane. I mean, it really feels like a place that we can do some huge stuff in the future. I hope we come back every year. And I mean, I'll also say, Thomas standing next to me, we've been competing since 2013. I mean, it's a long time, and it's fun to keep battling with you. And that was enjoyable. And thank you to everyone. See you next year for more fantastic stuff in Poti. I'm looking forward to it already.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again presenting to you your top 8 in the men's slalom competition in the 2026 Poti Pro.
실컷 მეგობრებო, მოვეცით სცენაზე, მოვიწვიო თავარი ორგანიზატორის Poti Lake Clubის დამფუძნებელი ბატონი კონსტანტინე ოსიპოვი.
Okay, so Konstantin making his way up. He is the president of the Georgian Waterski in Poti Lake Club. Okay. Yes.
ნიკოლაძის ქალაქი ერთობით წარმატები და დიდი გამარჯვებები. დიდი მადლობა მოსვლისთვის და იცოდეთ რომ Potis აღიარებულია როგორც საუკეთესო საერთაშორისო ცენტრი და დღეიდან და ამიერიდან ესე იქნება და დიდხანს იქნება. დიდი მადლობა ყურადღებისთვის.
All right, so now we're about to present the awards for the women's jump. The top 3 are involved in this. So with a jump of 43 meters in the second and final round. Third place winner from France, Perrine Saunier. All right, and as Perrine Saunier makes her way up towards the stage, let me tell you that our runner-up in second spot from France, Enith Angwano. With 44.2 meters in the final round. And ladies and gentlemen, presented to you your champion of the 2026 Poti Pro Women's Jump Competition with a jump of 45.4 meters from Czechia, Linda Polidarova. Czechia.
I thought you wanted to tell me something. No?
Yeah, the top 6. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you your podium finishers in the women's jump competition. Perrine Saunier in third. Ina Fangwano is runner-up in second. And your champion of the Poti Pro 2026 is Linda Poliderova.
Linda Poliderova, miłe samo.
All right, ladies, thank you. So now we move on to the Pro Men's Jump final results, the event that was just been resolved at night time under the lights. What a great competition that was with the jumping under the lights. Wouldn't you agree, folks? All right, so we go to the Pro Men's Jump results. We call the top 6. And in 6th place, Francisco Calderola, Italia. Jumping 53.2 in the final round. And in 5th place, with a jump of 55.3 meters, Damir Filaretov, Ukraine. In 4th place, representing Austria and jumping 57.7 meters, Alex Kashil. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the top 3 in the bronze medal position. Ladies and gentlemen, with a jump of 58 meters even, it's Vladimir Rianton. All right, 2nd place and runner-up from Ukraine, Danielo Filchenko with a best jump distance of 58.5. And ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Poti Pro-Am men's jump champion for 2026 with a jump distance of 64.2 meters. He comes to us from Austria. His name is Luka Rockavold. Okay, as he receives his pack, cue Hymno Osterreich. All right, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you your top 6 in the men's jump competition. Francisco Calderola, Damir Floritov, Alex Gashil, Vladimir Yanzin, Daniela Fiolchenko, and with the final words on the behalf of the athletes, your champion, Luka Rakenval. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to thank you to the Georgia Federation and the Sport Ministry of Georgia. Like, they did a really great job. It's an awesome site. It's really good to ski. Like, we feel so welcome. And then, of course, I want to thank all my supporters, my sponsors, and everybody that helped me to get here. It was fun. And thank you to the crowd. Thank you to all you guys. Like, it was so enjoyable out there, and I hope you guys got a good show.
All right then, so that represents our final award ceremony. We've just got a few words to say on the behalf of the organizers and the officials. And like most great things that happen in this country, it's better said in Georgian.
ადგილობრივ მუნიციპალიტეტს, საქართველოს სპორტის სამინისტროს, ამ ტურნირის მთავარ ორგანიზატორს, Poti Lake Clubs, მე ვფიქრობ, რომ მსგავსი მასშტაბის, მსგავსი ხარისხის საერთაშორისო ღონისძიებები სწორედ ერთობლივი ძალისხმევით სახელმწიფო და კერძო სექტორის ერთობლივი ძალისხმევით არის შესაძლებელი. გარდა ამისა, მე მომეცით ასევე ჩვენს უცხოელ სტუმრებს გადავუხადო მადლობა და ტონის ინგლისურად გავესაუბრებით. Tony, so I also want to thank you so much for your brilliant work. It was real pleasure and privilege to work along with you these days.
Thank you very much, and I will try to translate at least the sentiment of what you just said to the good folks here for the benefit of those who are watching us on this live web stream in English. The tournaments like this are a great endeavor, a large endeavor, and they're not possible without an efficient team of people who work to make this competition a success. Misha here, one of the leaders going forward, and a lot of other people in the shadows making sure that this competition is a success. The officials, they've done an excellent job in officiating this tournament, and you know, I came here last year. I was impressed enough last year to want to return. And I tell you what, the surprises that you had for us coming back were absolutely blew the whole tournament completely out of the water. And I tell you what, it was a great success, and you should be justifiably proud.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much.
All right, so. With all of that, it remains for me to remind folks that we have another tournament here coming up starting on Friday. It's the Europe and Africa Open Water Ski Championships starting on Friday, being covered for you live on TWBC. So until then, and for now, this is Tony Lightfoot saying, ciao for now!
მომდევნო შემდეგ ტურნირს ძალიან დიდ საერთაშორისო Italia.